ActiveMember360 security options. In this video, we'll cover the different options you have for securing your WordPress site using ActiveMember360. So let's dive right in. Before we continue, I want to mention that we have a free masterclass that goes into the details of how to create a membership site so you can start selling your online courses in an afternoon. Just go to IntegratePro.co/YT video. To get started, you want to go from the dashboard to ActiveMember360 plugin options. You want to go down to security options, click there. I think there's about 10 different options you can choose. And we'll just start at the top and work our way down. So prevent concurrent logins. In other words, don't allow the same person to log in twice. And the use case might be somebody is sharing their login details, and you just don't want to allow that to happen. And if you do that, you do have an option. What happens? Do you want to send an email when that's detected or not? I'm going to say no to that. Limit the failed login attempts. So in other words, if somebody's trying to brute force attack your site, you can set it down. You set the number of max attempts they can try. I think if it's 0, it just means they can try as many times as they want. And then you have a lockdown period in the number of seconds, probably at least 60, I would say, before somebody could retry, or 10 or 15, just to make sure that you're stopping people from brute force attempting to log in. There's an auto logout after inactivity. In other words, another security feature. If somebody hasn't been active, you simply log them out after a certain amount of time, and then you pick the number of seconds. It's up to you. I typically leave these as is. And then there's a whitelist IP address, and typically that's going to be your IP address. You want to prevent any kind of login issues for yourself. So you want to go to like Google, type what's my IP address, copy it, put it in here, click on add my IP address. Security codes. These are things that you make up, and you're going to use them for something like the MBR auto login or the MBR Gen Pass functionality. And honestly, this is kind of the gold of ActiveMember360. If I want somebody to purchase my product and get access immediately, using a security code with MBR auto login is going to work seamlessly. So you just create random characters, numbers, whatever, put it in there, and you can add more, you can delete more. I've got one called 12345. Please don't ever use 12345. That would be the first thing somebody would likely check. But you can use these, you can disable them. Definitely highly recommended. That combined with the enable auto login module is very powerful. So what this means is that somebody can automatically log in, for instance, with the security code attached to the MBR auto login. Makes for a much, much better experience than having to wait for an email that says, hey, here's your login details. So somebody, for instance, makes a purchase, you can redirect them to your WordPress site and have them automatically logged in using the combination of the security codes and the auto login module. And then maybe, depending on if you're using one of the following shopping carts, you can combine that so that the auto login module happens easily. And for instance, ThriveCart has a secret key you provide, same with JVZoo, ClickBank, and Digistore. And as always, I recommend that you date it and put your name there, and if you made some changes, put that in there too. So that's the ActiveMember360 security options. Go to IntegratePro.co/YT video to get the details on how to create a membership site and start selling your online courses in an afternoon.